Good evening, everybody, and welcome to once again another Adventures quiz. If you've joined me for previous quizzes or the previous Friends quizzes, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. If you are brand new, welcome. My name's Laura, and I run the company Adventures. And ordinarily, I do outdoor cinemas, events, afternoon teas, quizzes. But because in fact all of my business has been cancelled this year, I turned to virtual quizzes once that lockdown happened. So I've been doing these since the very beginning. 27th of March was the very first one, which was a Friends themed quiz. We attracted 130,000 people to the first one, and I ended up on ITV News at 10 looking like this, with this turkey on my head with the glasses. It will haunt me forever, but in a good way. So yeah, the first few quizzes we raised money for the NHS, and I raised over 133,700 and something pound for the NHS. And then we raised money for another charity called FareShare, and we've done the occasional quiz just to raise money for Adventures because, as I say, all my work this year has been cancelled, so I need to try and keep my business running. So this one is for my business. So if you have purchased a ticket and you are watching me now, thank you from the bottom of my heart for purchasing a ticket. You are not only supporting my business, but you're supporting myself and my family. So seriously, thank you very, very much. I can't thank you enough. But as I say, I do ordinarily do outdoor cinemas, afternoon teas, things like that. And I had just started touring a Friends afternoon tea. I have the orange sofa, I have all the props, I have everything. We did a Friends themed menu. It was brilliant. And I did a quiz there, and I had this little guy join me. So that's why I said this week to try and make yourself one of these, because you could even put like lockdown 2020 on it and things like that. So it's a little keepsake from this horrendous situation that we've been in. So yeah, I toured this, and so far 2 teams have won my quizzes on the tour. One was 2018 and one was this year. So yeah, it's going to continue touring after all this, hopefully. And the winners of the quizzes that I do go away with their own mini version. So we have a mini version, we have prizes, things like that. So if and when I can get those back up and running, you'll be the first to know if you follow my Facebook page. So please come and join me and come and say hello. I'd love to be able to meet a lot of you that have joined my little community during lockdown. So please come to any of my events in future. I'd really love to meet you and thank you face to face. So yeah, that's me. Tonight, as you know, is Friends. I don't know what gives that away if you didn't already know. But yeah, I've gone a little bit OTT on the Friends this evening, but why not? Why not? I'm a huge Friends fan, and let's face it, the Friends quiz at the beginning of lockdown changed my life. So yeah, why not enjoy it? Embrace it. I even bought myself a new t-shirt for it and everything. But yeah, this is me. These are my quizzes. So I hope you enjoy it. Tonight, I have previously done two Friends quizzes. This is the third one of lockdown, and it will be the last one of lockdown. Because if you're watching this on Friday the 3rd, tomorrow, Saturday the 4th, things are becoming to be a little bit more normal. Pubs are opening, restaurants are opening, hotels, entertainment, things like that. Everything except outdoor cinemas. We're not allowed to do anything yet. But yeah, a lot of the industries are reopening, which is brilliant because people are struggling. We need to get things back open. But yeah, things are going to feel a little bit more normal, which is why I'm saying that this is the last one of lockdown. I'm not saying this is the last one, because for one, I don't want to finish this journey pre-recorded. I would like to do another live one with you, details of that will come shortly, so keep an eye on my Facebook page. But yeah, there will be at least one more live one, and then I will be doing these going forward. Not necessarily every week. I might do them every week. I haven't decided yet. I'll see what you guys want. But yeah, this is me. And I hope you enjoy this evening. There are, once again, 8 rounds of 10 questions. There always is with me. And a tiebreaker question at the end. So at the start of every Every round I will give you the theme of that round, and then I will do the 10 questions from that round. I'll do some shout outs in between, and then we will go back to the answers. I have got a lot of shout out requests this time, the most I've ever had. So I will try and get through as many as I can, but I also don't want to bore you all. So I will do as many as I can for you. The only people that have access to this quiz is you guys. If you've purchased a ticket, you have access. Nobody else does, because that isn't fair. I can't sell a ticket for an event and then give the quiz to everybody else. I just wouldn't do that. So this is exclusively for you guys. It is pre-recorded, it is hosted on YouTube, so you can access this at any time you want. So if you want to do it again, you want to share it with friends and family, you can do. You have that link, so you can use it any time. But yeah, it is pre-recorded. I'm not live, so you can pause me at any time. So some people with the previous quizzes have said that that actually works out better. I will go at a similar pace to what I do on YouTube, the live YouTube, maybe a little bit quicker, because you do, as I say, have the ability to pause me. So if you need any more time to think of an answer, just pause and then come back to it. That is the bonus of these pre-recorded ones. I do like being live, but it just gives you guys that extra bit of time to have a think, especially with the last round, because it's a quick one. But I'll explain more about that later on. So yeah, enjoy, get your pens and papers ready, get your Geller Cup ready for your name to be put on there, whoever wins this evening. I know, I've heard that there's a lot of competitions going on this evening because, you know, as I say, this is the third one, and I know there's one family that have drawn so far. One side has won one of the Friends quizzes, the other has won the other Friends quiz, so tonight is the tiebreaker decider, so there's pressure on it. But yeah, as I say, I'll tell you what the theme is, do the 10 questions, and then we'll go on to the next round. So, let's get started. Round one is all about the seasons of Friends. So there's 10 questions, there's 10 series, seasons, so there's one question per season in order. Okay, so number one. We first see Rachel when she walks into Central Perk. What was she wearing? So we first see Rachel when she walks into Central Perk. What was she wearing? Number two. In Series 2, Monica was hired to create recipes using a vile-tasting synthetic chocolate. What was it called? So in Series 2, Monica was hired to create recipes using a vile-tasting synthetic chocolate. What was it called? Number 3, bit of a tricky one. As other people that have previously done my quizzes will know, I do throw in some tricky ones every now and again. So number 3, Kate Miller is the actress that Joey fell for in a big way in Series 3. But in what other circumstances was the name Kate Miller used in Friends? So Kate Miller is the actress that Joey fell for in a big way in Series 3. But in what other circumstances was the name Kate Miller used in Friends? Number 4. What special edition book did Chandler buy Kathy for her birthday? So what special edition book did Chandler buy Kathy for her birthday? Number 5. Feeling guilty about Phoebe missing out on London, where do the gang plan a weekend trip to before Phoebe's waters break? So feeling guilty about Phoebe missing out on London, where do the gang plan a weekend trip to before Phoebe's waters break? Number 6. Eager to impress his students at NYU, what accent does Ross put on? So, eager to impress his students at NYU, what accent does Ross put on? Number 7. What did Monica say stole her thunder in the 7th season opener? So what did Monica say stole her thunder in the 7th season opener? Number 8. What was the name of the couple that Chandler and Monica met on their honeymoon? So what was the name of the couple that Chandler and Monica met on their honeymoon? So I need the name of the man and the woman that they met, and it's 1 point for both. Number 9. What is the name of the fake boyfriend that Ross made up for Phoebe to try to prove to Mike that she had had a long-term relationship? So what is the name of the fake boyfriend that Ross makes up for Phoebe to try to prove to Mike that she had had a long-term relationship? And number 10, in the series finale, what do each of the characters do before leaving Chandler and Monica's apartment? So in the series finale, what do each of the characters do before leaving Chandler and Monica's apartment? Okay, while you get your answers together, I will do a couple of shout outs. But as I say, if you need any more time in between any of these rounds, just pause me and come back. So, hello to Joe, Beth and Stephen Jepson. A shout out to Deb, Nicola, Maisie and the boys. Hello to Morgan Saunders, who I hear doesn't share food. Shout out to Ashley Westgate, who's gone back to work this week. So I hope everything is going all right at work. Hello to Chloe and Beth. And I have high hopes for you two this evening because I've been told that you know every episode word for word. So no pressure, but I expect big points from you girls. Okay, let's go to the answers to round number 1. So number 1, we first see Rachel when she walks into Central Perk. What was she wearing? She was wearing a wedding dress. Number 2, in series 2, Monica was hired to create recipes using vile tasting synthetic chocolate, and it was called Mockolet. Number 3, Kate Miller is the actress that Joey fell for, but in what other circumstances was the name Kate Miller used? If you got this, well done. It was the name on the badge that Rachel stole in Barbados to get into the pharmacy conference. I told you that was a tricky one, but if you did get that one, big thumbs up because that was tough. Number 4, which special edition book did Chandler buy Kathy for her birthday? It was The Velveteen Rabbit. Number 5, feeling guilty about Phoebe missing out on London. Where did the gang plan to take her? It was Atlantic City. Number 6, eager to impress his students at NYU. The accent that Ross puts on is English. Number 7, what did Monica say stole her thunder in the 7th season opener? It was Ross and Rachel kissing in the secret corridor that no one goes. Number 8, what was the name of the couple that Chandler and Monica met on their honeymoon? It was Greg and Jenny. So you need both of those answers for the point. I'm being harsh on that one. Number 9, what is the name of the fake boyfriend that Ross makes up for Phoebe? It was Vikram. Vikram. And number 10, in the series finale, what do each of the characters do before leaving Chandler and Monica's apartment? They all put their keys on the counter. And then all of us cried the first time round. Okay, round number 2 is all about the male characters. Okay, Number 1. What is on the door at Chandler and Joey's apartment? What is on the door at Chandler and Joey's apartment? Number 2. Why is Ross suspended from the museum for a month? Why is Ross suspended from the museum for a month? Number 3. 2 possible points up for grabs here. Chandler dumps Janice on which 2 holidays? Again, another tricky one. So Chandler dumps Janice on which 2 holidays? If you don't know, have a guess. Have a guess of some holidays. Number 4. What did Ross use for the head of the fake sun he made so he could get out of helping Monica and the girls pack? What did Ross use for the head of the fake sun that he made so that he could get out of helping Monica and the girls pack? Number 5 is a nice easy one for you. When Joey was Superman and Ross was an armadillo, what was Chandler? So when Joey was Superman and Ross was an armadillo, what was Chandler? Number 6. What is Joey's middle name? So number 6 is what is Joey's middle name? Number 7. In the one where Ross is fine, Ross is making margaritas along with what dish? So in the one where Ross is fine, Ross is making margaritas along with what dish? Number 8. What was the name of Joey's white dog statue? So what was the name of Joey's white dog statue? Number 9. What was Joey's response to the question, what is your favourite soap opera, during an interview with Soap Opera Digest? So what was Joey's response to the question, what is your favourite soap opera, during an interview with Soap Opera Digest? And number 10. When Ross and Joey were dangling from the fire escape, Ross said he was a little heavier because of what? So when Ross and Joey were dangling from the fire escape, Ross said he was a little heavier because of what? Okay, give you a couple of minutes to get your answers together and I will do another few shout outs. So hello to Vicky, Clark and Gracie. Thank you both for joining me every week. It means the world to me. Hello to the Grosvenor family from Leeds. Welcome. Hello and happy birthday to Selene Davis. Hello to Sarah and Courtney. I hear that the loser this evening has to wash the pots. That's quite the forfeit. So good luck both. And please let me know who ends up washing the pots. A shout out to Brooke Welsh, who runs a Friends fan base on Instagram. I will tag her page. In fact, I've already tagged her page on my Instagram page. So head over to there and have a look. And thank you from me for sharing this quiz for me to all your followers. It really means a lot to me. Okay, let's go to the answers to the male characters, shall we? Number 1. What is on the door at Chandler and Joey's apartment? It's a Magnadoodle. That's the technical term for it. But if you have something similar, give yourselves a point. We don't get too harsh in these. Number 2. Why is Ross suspended from the museum for a month? It's because he has anger issues because somebody ate his sandwich. My sandwich? So that is the answer. Number 3, Chandler dumps Janice on which 2 holidays? He dumps her on New Year's Eve and Valentine's Day. So 1 point per correct answer on that one. Number 4, what did Ross use for the head of the fake sun that he made? It was a pumpkin. Number 5, when Joey was Superman and Ross was an armadillo, Chandler was Santa Claus. Number 6, Joey's middle name is Francis. Number 7, in the one where Ross is fine, Ross makes margaritas and fajitas. Number 8, what was the name of Joey's white dog statue? It was Pat the dog. Number 9, what was Joey's response to what is your favourite soap opera? His response was, I don't watch them, which, as you can imagine, went down well. Number 10, when Ross and Joey were dangling from the fire escape, Ross said he was carrying a little heavier because he was carrying holiday weight. Okay, round 3. I'll give you one guess what this is going to be. We've done the male characters. You're right, this is female characters. So number 1, what is Rachel's fear? What is Rachel's fear? Number 2, what does Phoebe legally change her name to? So what does Phoebe legally change her name to? Number 3, Rachel plans a birthday party for her daughter Emma. What was the cake supposed to be in the shape of? Not what it actually was in the shape of, but Rachel plans a birthday party for her daughter Emma. What was the cake supposed to be in the shape of? Number 4, in what order are Phoebe's triplets born? In what order are Phoebe's triplets born? Number 5, what did Monica get from her aunt who died? So what did Monica get from her aunt who died? Number 6, when Monica asked Rachel if she'd rather date Monica or Phoebe, she said she didn't know. Phoebe, however, quickly answered, who did she say? So when Monica asked Rachel if she'd rather date Monica or Phoebe, she said she didn't know. Phoebe, however, answered quickly. So who did she say? Number 7, Which one of Phoebe's songs gets turned into a music video? Which one of Phoebe's songs gets turned into a music video? Number 8, one to test the observation skills. What colour are the kitchen cupboards in Monica's apartment? So what colour are the kitchen cupboards in Monica's apartment? Number 9, a slightly tricky one. What part of New York is Rachel originally from? So what part of New York is Rachel originally from? And number 10, how old was Monica when she learned how to tell the time? How old was Monica when she learned how to tell the time? While you get your final answers together, I will once again do another couple of shout outs. So hello to Alison and Chloe. Thank you for always joining me on these quizzes. It means a lot to me. Hello to Kelly and Harry. Hello to Leah Susans from Katie Horseman. And I hope you are both reunited soon. I know that you haven't been together for a very long time. A shout out to Chloe Witherall, Joanne Bromley and Shane Daniel. Thank you for doing all my friends' quizzes with me. It means a lot to me, so thank you for joining me again. Hello to Friends Addicts, Dakota and Karen. And a shout out to Tegan and Megan. And I hear that the family with these friends quizzes, in fact all the quizzes possibly, have a leaderboard. And supposedly, Mom is currently winning. So, best of luck to all of you. And let me know afterwards who wins and what the leaderboard looks like. And hello to Sydney from Essex. And these are the ones that I was on about at the beginning. They have drawn so far with my first 2 quizzes. So tonight is the tiebreaker. So again, best of luck and let me know who wins. And a shout out to the volunteers for Bristol Sands. So hello to Pete, Roxy, John, Natalie and Katie. Okay, the answers to round number 3. Number 1, what is Rachel's fear? She is fearful of swings. Number 2, what does Phoebe legally change her name to? It's Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. I need all of that for the point. All 4 names for the point. Number 3, Rachel plans a birthday party for her daughter Emma. The cake was supposed to be in the shape of a bunny rabbit. Number 4, in what order are Phoebe's triplets born? It's Frank Jr., Leslie and then Chandler. And I need that order for the point. So it's Frank Jr., Leslie and then Chandler. Number 5, what did Monica get from her aunt that passed away? She got a doll's house. Number 6, when Monica asked Rachel if she'd rather date Monica or Phoebe, she said she didn't know. But Phoebe answered quickly and she said Rachel. Number 7, which of Phoebe's songs gets turned into a music video? It is, of course, Smelly Cat. Number 8, what colour are the kitchen cabinets in Monica's apartment? It was blue. Number 9, what part of New York is Rachel originally from? She's from Long Island. And number 10, how old was Monica when she learned how to tell the time? She was 13. Okay, I hope you're doing well so far. And we are now on to round number 4. Now, round number 4 is labelled which 2 characters. So every answer in this round has 2 of the main characters. You need to tell me, well, write down, which 2 characters associate to that question. So, number 1, Which two characters put a turkey on their head? And no, I'm not one of them. Which two characters put a turkey on their head? Number 2, nice easy one for you. Which two characters fight whether or not they were on a break? Which two characters fight whether or not they were on a break? Number 3, the Friends co-creator Marta Kauffman said the studio audience wanted these two characters to fall in love. Who were they? So the Friends co-creator Marta Kauffman said that the studio audience wanted these two characters to fall in love, but who were they? Number 4, which two characters were friends in high school? So which two characters were friends in high school? Number 5, which friends ate cheesecake off the floor? Which friends ate cheesecake off the floor? Now I know a third one came in at the end, but I want the first two. The main two. Number 6. Which characters performed their 8th grade dance routine at Dick Clark's New Year's Rocking Eve? So which characters performed their 8th grade dance routine at Dick Clark's New Year's Rocking Eve? Number 7. Who buys the same table from Pottery Barn? Who buys the same table from Pottery Barn? Number 8. Which characters were in a band called Way No Way? Which characters were in a band called Way No Way? Number 9. Who got married in Vegas? Who got married in Vegas? And number 10. Who invented Fireball? Who invented Fireball? Okay, while you get your answers together, I'm going to do a few more shout outs. So hello to Matthew and Joelle in Durham. Hello to the Greaves family. Thank you from the bottom of my heart again for joining me every single week. Hello to Jo Bridger and her 1-year-old daughter. Hello and happy 9th birthday to Sophie Gibbs. Happy birthday, Sophie. A shout out to Team Roses and Team Blooms. And hello to the Lawrence family and Marco family. Welcome all. I hope you are enjoying this evening. And we will now go into the answers to round number 4. So number 1, which two characters put a turkey on their head? It's Joey and Monica. Which two characters fight whether or not they were on a break? We were on a break. Ross and Rachel, of course. Number 3, the Friends co-creator said that the studio audience wanted these two characters to fall in love. It was Monica and Joey. Number 4, which two characters were friends in high school? It was Monica and Rachel. Number 5, which friends ate cheesecake off the floor? It was Chandler and Rachel. Number 6, which characters performed their 8th grade dance routine at Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve? It was, of course, Monica and Ross. Number 7, who buys the same table from Pottery Barn? It's Ross and Rachel. Number 8, which characters were in a band called Way No Way? It was Chandler and Ross. Number 9, who got married in Vegas? It was, of course, Rachel and Ross. And number 10, who invented Fireball? It was Chandler and Joey. So, we have reached the halfway point. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're scoring lots of points. And we'll see how you get on in the second half, shall we? So the 5th round is all about the other characters. So it's not about the main 6, it's about other people in the show. So, number 1. What was the name of the woman that was carrying Monica and Chandler's babies? So what was the name of the woman that was carrying Monica and Chandler's babies? Number 2. What boss did Rachel, Mark and Sophie all work for? So what boss did Rachel, Mark and Sophie all work for? Number 3. What is the name of the neighbour who lives below Monica and Rachel, often heard banging his broomstick on the ceiling? So what is the name of the neighbour who lives below Monica and Rachel, often heard banging his broomstick on the ceiling? Number 4. Maggie Wheeler played which long-term recurring character? So Maggie Wheeler played which long-term recurring character? Number 5. What is the name of the fellow paleontologist that Ross dates in season 10? So what is the name of the fellow paleontologist that Ross dates in season 10? Number 6. What is the name of the student Ross dates in season 6, where Ross is initially concerned for his career until he catches her embarrassed father, Paul, in front of the mirror? So what is the name of the student that Ross dates in season 6, where Ross is initially concerned for his career until he catches her embarrassed father, Paul, in the mirror? Number 7. Which famous fashion designer guest starred during an episode? Which famous fashion designer guest starred during an episode? Number 8. What was baby Emma's first word? So what was baby Emma's first word? Number 9. Monica's ex, Richard, has a daughter. Name that daughter. So Monica's ex, Richard, has a daughter. Name that daughter. Number 10. What was Monica's cousin's name who Chandler could not stop staring at? So what was Monica's cousin's name who Chandler could not stop staring at? And while you get your final answers together, I will again do some more shout outs. So hello to Nicole Macaulay, who unfortunately has been shielding. So I'm really glad that I can provide some form of entertainment for you on a Friday evening, and I'm glad you have joined me. A shout out to Kat and Sam. Hello to Jack and Archie in Northampton. I know that you've joined me previously as well, so welcome back. Hello to Tasha Harbinson and Colin McGowan. Hope you have a wonderful wedding when it finally happens. I know that it's been cancelled due to COVID. So once it does happen, it will be fantastic. A happy anniversary to Dave and Skits. Hello to Mike from Peru. We have somebody all the way from Peru joining us this evening. Hello to Darcy Andrews from Somerset. And your mum is very, very proud of you, which is a very nice shout out for me to do. Hello to Dan Hayes. And thank you for being such massive support for Victoria. And from me, Victoria, I really hope your operation goes well. So best of luck with everything with that. And happy birthday to Nick from Bethany. Okay, answers to round number 5. Number 1. What was the name of the woman that was carrying Monica and Chandler's babies? It was Erica. Number 2. What boss did Rachel, Mark and Sophie work for? It was Joanna. Number 3. The name of the neighbour that lives below Monica and Rachel was Mr. Heckles. Number 4. Maggie Wheeler played which long-term recurring character? It was Janice. Number 5. The name of the fellow paleontologist that dated Ross was Charlie. Number 6. The name of the student that Ross dates in season 6 was Elizabeth. Number 7. The famous fashion designer that guest starred was Ralph Lauren. Number 8. The first word that Emma said was Gleba. Number 9. Monica's ex Richard has a daughter, and that daughter was called Michelle. And number 10. Monica's cousin, who Chandler couldn't stop staring at, was called Cassie. So we're on to round number 6. And round number 6 is all about phrases. So, which character says the memorable line, pivot? So which character says the memorable line, pivot? A nice easy one for you. Number 2. What is the phrase that Joey Tribbiani is famous for? Another easy one for you. What is the phrase that Joey Tribbiani is famous for? Number 3. Which character says, could I be wearing any more clothes? So which character says, could I be wearing any more clothes? Who says, sorry, number 4, who says, they don't know that we know that they know. So think about how many no's I've said. So who says they don't know that we know that they know? Number 5. When they are pretending they don't know about Rachel's pregnancy, who says this is brand new information? So when they are pretending they don't know about Rachel's pregnancy, who says this is brand new information? Number 6. When Joey is trying to play a teenager for a role, what phrase does he say to Chandler to try and prove he can play a 19-year-old? So when Joey is trying to play a teenager for a role, what phrase does he say to Chandler to try to prove that he can play a 19-year-old? Number 7. When Monica leaves a desperate message on Richard's answering machine, what does she say that she is? So when Monica leaves a desperate message on Richard's answering machine, what does she say that she is? Number 8. Who says, "Oh my God, my little bingaling"? Who says, "Oh my God, my little bingaling"? Number 9. In the one where Ross moves in, when Ross records a message for the answering machine, what phrase does he use? So in the one where Ross moves in, when Ross records a message for the answering machine, what phrase does he use? And number 10, when talking to Ross about the tanning place that Monica suggested, who said, "Was that place the sun"? So when talking to Ross about the tanning place that Monica suggested, who said, "Was that place the sun"? Okay, couple more shout outs while you get your answers together. So hello to Natasha and Kenny in Derby. Hello to Lena, Sophie and Lucy from Eastbourne. Shout out to the Chanberries, not the Cranberries. The Chanberries, very good name for this evening. Hello to Yasmin Manlow, welcome. Hello to Fran, Steve and Jen, thank you for joining me this evening. And a shout out to Alexandra and Susie, who are cousins, and they are going head to head tonight, so good luck both. Please let me know who wins. And hello to the Deer family. Okay, answers to round number 6. So which character says the memorable line "pivot, pivot"? Is of course Ross when he's moving his sofa in. Number 2, what is the phrase that Joey Tribbiani is famous for? "How you doing?" It's of course "how you doing." Number 3, which character says, "Could I be wearing any more clothes?" It's Joey. Number 4, who says, "They don't know that we know that they know"? It's Monica. I told you, you need to listen to the amount of no's I say, because I know it continues after that. Number 5, when they are pretending they don't know about Rachel's pregnancy, who says this is brand new information? It's Phoebe. Number 6, when Joey is trying to play a teenager, what phrase does he say to Chandler? He says, "Sup with the whack PlayStation sup." So he says, "Sup with the whack PlayStation sup," when he's all dressed up with his young gear. Number 7, when Monica leaves a desperate message on Richard's answering machine, she says, "I'm breezy." Number 8, who says, "Oh my God, my little bingaling"? It's of course Janice. Number 9, in the one where Ross moves in, what does he record on the answering machine? He records, we will call you back." So it's we will call you back. And number 10, when talking to Ross about the tanning place that Monica suggested, who says, "Was that place the Sun?" It's Chandler. Okay, round number 7 is all about games. So games, game shows, all that kind of stuff that takes place within the series of Friends. So, bit of a tricky one to start with. When Ross couldn't complete what he dubs an easy game, he appears at Chandler and Monica's apartment in the middle of the night, claiming he'd finally named all the US states. Which state did he say to Chandler at the door? And a bonus point, which state did he write down twice? So I'll say that again. When Ross couldn't complete what he dubs an easy game, he appears at Chandler and Monica's apartment in the middle of the night, claiming he'd finally named all the US states. Which state did he say to Chandler at the door? And for a bonus point, which state did he write down twice? Number 2. What was the card called in the game of Bamboozled? What was the card called in the game of Bamboozled? Number 3. What was the game that Chandler made up so that he could give money to Joey? What was the game that Chandler made up so that he could give money to Joey? Number 4. In the episode The One with the Ball, which friend doesn't touch the ball? So in the episode The One with the Ball, which friend doesn't touch the ball? Number 5. Which game do the friends play when they're at the beach house? Which game do the friends play when they're at the beach house? Number 6. Which game show did Joey appear on? Which game show did Joey appear on? Number 7. The Geller Cup was awarded in which sport? The Geller Cup was awarded in which sport? Number 8. In the one with the embryos, Joey and Chandler are competing against Rachel and Monica to win the apartment in a head-to-head quiz. But what was the opening test in this contest before Ross's quiz? So, in the one with the embryos, Joey and Chandler are competing against Rachel and Monica to win the apartment in a head-to-head quiz. But what was the opening test in this contest before Ross's quiz? Number 9. Fireball involved throwing around flaming tennis balls. But what ball was involved in Ultimate Fireball? So Fireball involved throwing around flaming tennis balls. But what ball was involved in Ultimate Fireball? And number 10, when playing poker in season 1, who says, I play to win, all right? In order for me to win, other people have to lose. So if you're going to play poker with me, don't expect me to be a nice guy, okay? So when playing poker in season 1, who says, I play to win, all right? In order for me to win, other people have to lose. So if you're going to play poker with me, don't expect me to be a nice guy, okay? Right, while you get your answers together on that one, I have got some more shout outs to do. So, a shout out to Sammy and Terry. Thank you both for joining me again each week. Hello to Noah and Elijah. A shout out to Sarah Beckett, who had a Friends themed 40th birthday in June, which sounds amazing. I hope you had a lovely time. Happy birthday to Martin for Sunday. Hope you have a lovely day. A shout out to Emma Taylor from Lincolnshire. Hi to Eddie Royal. And don't worry, Teresa, I'm not going anywhere. She was worried that my quizzes were going to stop. They're not. Hello to Hayley and Mark. Hello to Jane, Richie and Emma. And hello to 17-month-old Phoebe, who already loves Friends. So that is good. Okay, answers to round number 7. So when Ross couldn't complete the states of America, he turned up at Chandler's door, and the state that he said at the door was Delaware. And for a bonus point, the state that he wrote down twice was Nevada. So Delaware for 1 point, Nevada for 2 points. Number 2. What was the card called in the game of Bamboozled? It was the Wicked Wango card. Number 3, the game that Chandler created so that he could give money to Joey was Cups. Number 4, in the episode The One with the Ball, which friend doesn't touch the ball? It's Rachel. Number 5, what game do the friends play when they're at the beach house? It's Strip Happy Days. Number 6, which game show did Joey appear on? It was Pyramid. Number 7, the Geller Cup was awarded in which sport? It was American football. Joey and Chandler are competing against Rachel and Monica to win the apartment, but before they did Ross's quiz, they took part in the grocery bag test. So the answer is the grocery bag test. Number 9, Fireball involved throwing flaming tennis balls, but the ball that was involved in the Ultimate Fireball was a bowling ball. Sounded dangerous. And number 10, the character that said, I play to win, all right. In order for me to win, other people have to lose. So if you're going to play poker with me, don't expect me to be a nice guy, okay? It was Ross. Okay, we are on to the final round. Now this round is slightly different. And it's going to be quick. So if that's a big enough clue for you, you might already know what it is. Now, because I'm generous and I'm a nice person, I'm going to repeat this round twice because I'm going to go quick. This is the lightning round. So at the end of that Ross's quiz that I was referring to in the previous round, as you know, they did a lightning round. And he said some questions to both teams really quickly, and they had to come up with the answers. So I'm going to do the same to you guys and see how many of them you remember. Now, with this being a pre-recorded quiz, you can actually pause me. So you don't have to have it as a lightning round if you don't want to. You can keep pausing after every question. But for a bit of fun, why don't we just do it quick like a lightning round like they do on the show? So I'm just going to go quickly through the 10 questions like they did on the show. Obviously, I'm not going to go straight into each question, but I'm only going to give you a little bit of time like they do on the show. But then I will repeat it again. Just so, because I'm nice. So, this is, hard work for me too. So, number 1. What was Monica's nickname when she was a field hockey goalie? Number 2. Rachel claims this is her favourite movie. Number 3. Her actual favourite movie is... Number 4. In what part of her body did Monica get a pencil stuck at age 14? Number 5. Monica categorises her towels. How many categories are there? Number 6. What is Joey's favourite food? Number 7. Chandler was how old when he first touched a girl's breast? Number 8. Joey has an imaginary school friend. His name was? Number 9. His profession was? And number 10. Everybody has to have this question in their quiz. What is Chandler Bing's job? Okay. There was your first attempt at the lightning round. I'm going to go through it again. If you want to pause me, feel free, but I think it's just a bit of fun. So, number 1. What was Monica's nickname when she was a field hockey goalie? Number 2. Rachel claims this is her favourite movie. Number 3. But her actual favourite movie is... Number 4. In what part of her body did Monica get a pencil stuck age 14? Number 5. Monica categorises her towels. How many categories are there? Number 6. What is Joey's favourite food? Number 7. Chandler was how old when he first touched a girl's breast? Number 8. Joey has an imaginary childhood friend. What was his name? And number 9. What was his profession? And number 10. What is Chandler Bing's job? Okay. I have got another couple of shout outs to do, and then we will go into the answers to round number 10. So a shout out to Ian and Millie from Glasgow. Welcome. Hello to Ruby Jones. Great surname. And hello to Mel, Sue, Austin, and even Ralph the dog, who had a neckerchief in Friends font. Amazing. Also, a happy 5th anniversary to Vicky Davidson and Ash. Hello to Brian from Louise and their daughter Eva Diva. They are from Northern Ireland and they're saying that they're going to plan a trip over for one of my cinemas. So that's nice. A shout out to Emma Brooks. Sorry, I'm trying to read these off. I haven't written these down. To Emma Brooks. And a hi to Auntie Jekka in Birmingham from Evie and Finnan. So, people just down the road from me in Birmingham. Okay, 2 shout outs from Vicky Pert. Firstly, she wants to say hello and thank you to her baby sensory families. I do baby sensory with my little boy in the West Midlands. So she just wants to say to her supporters, thank you for the last 4 months because it has been really tough for them. We've had to do all the classes virtually. And I need to say to Louis Whelan, you're my lobster. That's all I'm going to say. That's from Vicky. And that's it. That's all the shout outs for this evening. So, we will go into the answers to the lightning round. And then I've just got a few thank yous to say. And that's it. We're done. So, the lightning round. Number 1, what was Monica's nickname when she was a field hockey goalie? It was Big Fat Goalie. Number 2, Rachel claims that this is her favourite movie. It was Dangerous Liaisons. But her actual favourite movie was Weekend at Bernie's. Number 4, in what part of her body did Monica get a pencil stuck age 14? It was her ear. Number 5, Monica categorises her towels. How many categories are there? It's 11. Number 6, what is Joey's favourite food? It's sandwiches. Number 7, Chandler was how old when he first touched a girl's breast? He was 19. Joey had an imaginary childhood friend and his name was Maurice. And his profession was a space cowboy. And Chandler Bing's job was statistical analysis and data reconfiguration. So statistical analysis and data reconfiguration. Okay. We have a tiebreaker question. Should there be a draw within your family and friends? So I'm going to read the question and then pause me so you can get a little bit of time to get the answer, and then come back and I'll tell you the answer. So, according to Forbes, how much is Jennifer Aniston worth? So, according to Forbes, how much is Jennifer Aniston worth? Pause. And the answer is, I hope you did that, yeah. And the answer is $200 million. So Jennifer Aniston is worth $200 million. Wouldn't that be a dream? Okay, so thank you. That's the quiz over and done with. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know afterwards any feedback you have. If you can and you've enjoyed it, it would mean a lot to me if you could review it on my Facebook page. Just so that other people can see the kind of work that I do, that's all. And just thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking part tonight and for purchasing the ticket. As I say, the money does go to Adventures to keep me afloat through this horrendous time. As with a lot of small businesses, we're all really struggling. So I am very, very grateful that you have purchased a ticket for this event. If you haven't done so already, please go over to my Facebook page or my Instagram. Give me a like on Facebook, a follow on Instagram, and you will be the first to know of any events. So, as I say, these quizzes will continue. I don't know how often, but I will let you know, and you will be the first to find out if you do follow me. And as soon as my outdoor cinemas can start up again, I'll let you know. I have got one scheduled for the 4th of September, so fingers crossed it can go ahead, but we will see. I will keep you all informed of any events that I do, Friends related, anything. As I say, I do plan to tour the Friends afternoon teas. So if you own a hotel, if you are a manager at a hotel, cafe, restaurant, anything like that, and you'd be interested in working with me, please do get in touch. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you all face to face at events in the future. If not, keep your eye out, and there will be some more announcements for some other quizzes. If you also, I'm going to do some corporate quizzes. So if you are the manager or the owner of any businesses, again, please do get in touch. But just for now, thank you very much for joining me for the Friends quiz. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed yourselves. Please let me know any feedback and your scores. And if you have done a Geller Cup, I'd love to see some photographs afterwards. So post them to my Adventures page and I'll put them on there for you. So thank you very much for joining me. Take care. Continue to stay safe. I know everything's still reopening, but keep maintaining the social distance. Stay safe. Stay happy. We're almost there. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.